Okay, so for and foremost, I had a bad stop loss, mainly because I didn't want to risk too much and also want to make a good profit. So where I messed up at was not desizing down to one contract and placing my stop loss where the actual imbalance is, and not placing my stop loss here because this imbalance pretty much there was none. So you already know how that goes. So price just swept out this high for more buy side liquidity to go down, and it completely ignored that imbalance. So first of all, I should put my stop loss here, and then second of all, I probably should have just waited for an actual setup. This was the actual setup. I would have probably waited for it. If I didn't, and I would have got stopped out either way. So it doesn't matter. My biggest mistake today and what cost me my account was my stop loss placement. So I will do some back testing probably later today, trying to find some better stop loss placements and trying to figure out when and when I can't, how much I, when and when I can't do high risk, and when and when I can't do low risk, because this would have been a high risk trade, but obviously as you can see the market just moves like over 200 over 200% in like 30 minutes. So there's a lot of volume to catch. So I'm gonna go to replay mode and try to see how much I'd be risking versus how much I'd be making. Switch down to one contract. Put my stop loss here. So yeah, I really wasn't risking that much. Only not. I was really only risking 900. Um, and that plays off for how this trade would have played out. Out of my TP here originally. I'm risking more than I'm making, but I'm gonna drag that down obviously. So this is what I usually do on days like this. Well, I haven't recorded it, but on days like this is what I do right here. If another high is created, put my stop loss to this high. And if I think there's a lot of volume, I'll keep dragging my TP. Well, I was gonna keep dragging my TP. And if I think there's a lot of volume, like how today is, I'm gonna drag my TP. And I'm not doing that shit again. I clearly had it on pause, but drag my TP and my stop loss, and drag my TP and my stop loss. And my stop loss gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter until I get stopped out. Um, or what I do sometimes too is I'll simply just put my stop loss at break even, and I'll drag my TP more and more and more and more. And once I see like retracement, our market kind of push up, I stop. But yeah, that's how I blew my account. Um, uh, I can get back on my Express in a few days, but it's just kind of annoying. So I'll see you guys later. I'll make a video on how I got back on my sweat. I really did not feel like editing this shit. So if you're seeing this video, at least drop a like and subscribe. I'm making an effort to like stay consistent, post some videos, even if it's me at my lowest, like this one was. Not my lowest, but a pretty low point. Um, uh, Probably from Friday to Monday and Tuesday, I'll be making videos about my trades on my combine, or I might just wait for another video, but I'm still doing something if I'm not posting. B. This might be my only chance to get a decent entry.
Order filled.
Six, seven. There we go.
Order filled.
That is not what something you want to see. Yep, and from that point, I just had nothing in my account to go with, so I was just looking for a sniper entry. I wasn't even looking for my setup at that point. There were some times where I could have entered, but I was kind of battling with my psychology, saying if I should stay on another day or off. But realistically speaking, that I wasn't gonna do that. I was already like down 1,700 in the account. The maximum loss limit is 2,000, so I'm not really mad about that. That was just me. Poor risk management and poor stop loss placement. So that's what I get for not being more aware. I'll learn from my mistakes. And on my next express, also be going with my same game plan, but just a little bit different. And I don't really know how to follow my rules anymore. I think it was just these two bad trades that just messed me up. So yesterday's trade was also stop loss placement, so I know it's just my stop loss placement at this point.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
But maybe it's just me to be. Maybe it's just meant for me to be stuck in a wage cage at this point. Alright, I guess let's recover how I blew my account.